All right, the cup is complete. We're going to add the fries next.
What?
So for the box, I'm thinking we add a cube. So we're gonna do Shift A, going to mesh, and then cube, scale it down. We don't want a wombo cube, right? Just using the cup as a reference to how big I want this thing. Be slightly taller, I think. So S and Z, scale it up a bit. B, Z to raise it up. I think that's pretty decent. Maybe a bit too wide though, too thick. So I'm going to do S and X to scale it down the X-axis. We're going to curve this box on the front and the back and probably on the sides as well. I'm gonna add a little opening. We're going to select this option right here, the face option in edit mode. We're going to click this face, do Control R. And after we do Control R, we're going to use our scroll wheel to add incisions like this. We're gonna move our mouse around until we get them to look like this. I think this is enough right here, like 5 maybe. And after we click, we can just position them like so. Just click again, go to the face tool again, do Control R, add some more incisions horizontally, just like a few like that. Click again, position them, and there we go. All right, I'm going to get rid of all the faces on the top. So while holding shift, I'm going to click all of them. And we just do X and we're going to delete faces. And just like that, we have an opening. Looks like a Crystal Burger box. You guys ever been to Crystal Burger? We're going to choose the vertex select option here. We're going to select proportional editing so we can change the way vertices are positioned. And we're just going to hold down shift and just click a few vertices. And we're just going to press G, and then we're going to use our scroll wheel to bring the circle in. So we're zooming in right now. We're going to do G and Z, so we're just pressing Z to bring this down. Okay, maybe select a few more vertices here. So holding down shift, we're just selecting these vertices and then do G again, then Z, bring this down a bit further. All right, there we go. We have like a little curvature going on here. I'm gonna bring the front of the box outward so we have a little curvature going, you know? All right, we'll do G and then X, bring this forward some, and you can use proportional editing to, you know, once again affect a certain area. So I'm just scrolling out now to make this bigger so we have a bigger effect on more faces. So we're just gonna bring it out just like that. Then we can go to the back here, do the same. GX, boom, we got some curve there. And I think I'm gonna do Control R again to add a few incisions on the side here. Boom, just like that. And we're just going to make these protrude out a bit more as well. We have some curvature. So I'm just clicking one vertex, then holding Alt and clicking again to select these. Then I'm going to do B and Y, bring this out a bit more. I'm gonna select this vertex right here, then use proportional editing to stretch out. Got a little curve going. I'm thinking this box is a bit too fat, so maybe we'll scale it down a bit. So we're going to get out of object mode, then we're going to do G and then X. We're going to do S and then X, and just going to scale the box down a bit like so. All right, now back into edit mode. I think the back of the box should be higher up. It should be like arched, right? All right, we're going to just select the vertices right here to add an arch to the back of the box. Then we're gonna do G and Z to raise it up a bit. I think our box is good enough. Maybe we can scale it down on the Y-axis. I'm gonna go back into edit mode. I'm gonna do Control R and come here, click for G. We're gonna bring this out and do the same thing for the other side. And click it, then do G. We're gonna drag it out. Okay, I think that's a decent looking box, right? Get out of tab mode. All right, we're going to add the fries in here next. Just going to do shift and then A, add a cube, scale it down, then scale it up on the Z axis, scale it down some more so it fits in the box. Bring it up some using G and Z. Oh wow, it's a tall fry. Maybe we scale this down on the Z axis. All right, G and Y to move it inside the box, and G and Z to bring it down some. And from there we can just rotate it. So we do R and then X to rotate on the X axis, and we just duplicate from there. Shift D, G and Y to move it over here, then just rotate on the X-axis again, maybe rotate it on the Z-axis, you know, make the fries look like they're, you know, they're in different positions, you know, and just repeat the process. You don't have to copy me, and just do it however way you want it, whatever. Just duplicating, then moving the fries in different spots and stuff. So I'll be back. Just give me a second. Okay, all right, I added a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fries to the box here. All right, not gonna lie, if I only got 5 fries in my order, I would act up. Or just go full Karen mode to select all of fries and then the box, and then we're going to hit M, new collection, and we're just gonna call it fries. Now we can add some color to these. We're gonna hit Z on our keyboard. We're gonna go into rendered mode. This is where we like deal with all the lighting and stuff, and this is how we add materials. Materials are gonna give color to whatever we add our material to. So we're gonna come to the right, click on material properties. So we're gonna click on a fry, we're gonna click on new, then we're gonna choose a base color, maybe like a yellowish color, like yellow brownish color. That's a pretty good one right there. And call this material Y color, and then we just add this material to the other fries. Pretty sure there was an easier way to do that, but screw it. All right, now we can add a red color to our box. So we're just going to add a new material, call it box color red ish, and there we go. Now we have that established. We're gonna hit Z, gonna go back into solid mode. As you can tell, all of our colors go away. Our colors only show up if we're in rendered mode. I didn't know that, and it kind of teed me off that my colors weren't showing up because I was in object mode. All right, we're gonna add some dipping sauce because Travis Scott likes to eat fries with barbecue sauce apparently. So we're gonna do Shift A, mesh, cube, scale it down by pressing S again. Compare it to the fries and make sure that it's a, you know, a believable size for dipping sauce, right? We just gotta move it closer, GX, GY, put it in front like this. Maybe scale it down on the Z axis a bit by doing S and Z again. Put on the floor, R and Z to rotate it like this. Press 7 to get a top view, and then maybe we scale it down on the X axis like this, so it's like a little rectangle. We're gonna choose the edge option right here, the edge select, and we're going to hold down Shift, click the edges like so, press S, and I'm going to scale it out so it looks more like the dipping sauce container. I'm gonna press the dot key on my numpad to focus in on this. All right, next I'm going to use the edge select and just hold down Shift and select these edges like so. Then I'm going to do E for extrude and then Z to bring it up like this. I'm gonna choose the face select, hold down Shift and select these faces, do E and S to extrude them outwards like this. All right, back in solid mode, I'm just gonna add a plane on top of this so it looks like there's sauce inside of this container. So I'm just gonna do Shift A, add a plane, zoom out first and scale down. I'm gonna move this plane on top of this container. I'm gonna do G and Y now to move it on top of the container, then R and Z to rotate it. And I think we just scale it down from here. Maybe rotate it a bit more. We're just trying to fit it inside this box, so you guys gotta play around with it. Alright, so we have our plane position inside of the container, and if we hit Z on our keyboard and we go to render mode, we're just going to click on that plane, go to new, and base color. We're gonna make like a little brownish color, so we're just gonna drag this dot to orange, then maybe bring down the darkness some, and there we go. Looks like it's like barbecue sauce now. All right, now we have our sauce done. We can just put it inside of its own collection. We're gonna hold down Shift, click the box and the plane, and hit M, new collection, and we're gonna call it sauce. Hit OK, and there we go.